That there is a way that you could forget, and that it could happen to any of us if we're not careful.
Morrison says this can happen sometimes due to a change in routine.
People do the same thing over and over, and you drive to work and you go, man, I don't really remember driving to work today because we're automatic.
Now, still a lot of questions to be answered here. We still don't know how this girl got in the car in the first place, how long she was in there, or why she was left unattended. CMPD say they are actively investigating, and obviously we will bring you that information as soon as we can get it. For now, you're
hammered to bust the window open. She started to drive her child to the hospital, but pulled into this car parts store for help instead. A store employee called 911.
A woman with a child just pulled up in front of the store, and child is unresponsive.
And police, fire, and medic arrived fast. They took the little girl to the hospital, where she died about 6 hours later. Medical staff told the police the girl a herniated brain due to hyperthermia.
Alright, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video, and I just want to start this off by sending out some peace, blessings, and prosperous energy out there to each and every one of my supporters. If you just became a supporter right now in this very video as well, this is for you too. I just want to tell you that I hope that everything is okay in your life, and I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters, to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. I hope that y'all are okay physically, mentally, and spiritually as well. But let's go ahead and move forward into this situation at hand, because we got a lot to talk about and a lot to listen to. So basically, long story short, I want to say RIP to this beautiful child that lost their life due to the fact of their mother's negligence. The mother actually went to work at Amazon, which is crazy to me, and I really don't even want to call her a mother, because no real mother would do this. They're trying to say that she probably forgot the child was in the car. Making up excuses for this type of stuff is not what's up, in my personal opinion. I think people need to be held accountable, because there is no way in hell I'm going to forget that my child is in the backseat of my car. I might forget to pick you up from somewhere or something like that, but I definitely won't forget that you're in the car and lock the car up, you know. And they did a couple of things to do some research on this situation to give a bit of explanation of what took place with this child. But basically, long story short, when you are in a vehicle, y'all already know that the temperatures rise really, really high. So for her to be in the car for multiple hours, they said that it got upwards of 140 degrees. So, you know, anything over 100 really is messing with us as a human, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy that you're going to leave your child out there. And then I got another video that I did add into this video right here, where a lady was just basically stating that this woman did this. I can't even call her a woman. This girl did the same exact thing to her child years ago. I don't know why she didn't report it or anything like that, but, you know, just to hear that just lets you know that she had an evil spirit, in my personal opinion. There's no way in the hell I'm going to do anything like this or allow anything like this to happen, especially to my child, my own flesh and blood. Hell no. But listen, I got the video right here. We're finna get all the way into it and watch it. I want to know y'all personal thoughts and opinions on this situation. And yes, they said that the baby died from cardiac arrest, I think, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy to me, to be 8 years old. And they no telling what she was going through at home, dealing with this crazy fucker. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand people these days, bro. We are supposed to protect and provide for these children, and so many people are out here letting them down on a consistent basis. It's just saying, it's just sad, man. But yeah, all I want y'all to do is hit the like button for me. Let me know what y'all feel about hit the like button for me, because I'm dropping this consistent content back to back to back. And yeah, man, let me know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. Let's get into the video, though.
You're watching Eyewitness News in town, and developing tonight, that 8-year-old girl and her mother's in jail now. She was left in a car on the hottest day so far of the year. I'm Scott Wickersham.
And I'm Erica Bryant. This is a tragic case, and one advocate says this is happening more and more often, unfortunately. Today, Channel 9's veteran crime reporter Glenn Counts learned more about how this little girl lost her life. Glenn is joining us now live from the jail in Uptown Charlotte.
Well, Erica, as you mentioned, that mother is here in jail. She is charged with involuntary manslaughter and neglect, which is the system's way of saying she should have known better. Police say 36-year-old Ashley Stallings worked for Amazon at the Tuckasegee Road facility near the airport. She reported to work around 3 p.m. and allegedly left her 8-year-old daughter in the car for 3.5 hours, which experts say is more than enough time to do harm.
We've seen the number increase, and with temperatures being so high, we're just very concerned that this is going to be an absolutely tragic summer.
Amber Rollins is the director of Kids in Car Safety, a group that fights for awareness and added car safety measures to reduce these tragedies.
You know, when something like this happens, you can't go backwards. And so the best thing that we can do right now is to raise awareness.
Police say that yesterday around 6:30, Stallings was driving down Wilkinson when her daughter went into cardiac arrest. She stopped at the auto parts store to get help. Medic and police took her to the hospital, but unfortunately she passed away.
It's one of the biggest fears you have as a mother.
Danielle Harmon is a mother. Her son Zion is 3. She was devastated to hear about this tragedy and believes it was preventable.
You know, not having child care is hard, but it's not worth, you know, leaving your child completely by themselves. It doesn't make sense.
Now, we did reach out to Amazon, and the company released this statement. This is an incredibly tragic incident. During this difficult time, we are supporting our employees and have made counseling resources widely available. We are also working with CMPD. Reporting live from the Mecklenburg County Jail, Glenn Counts, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Glenn, thank you. And now we're bringing in our Chief Meteorologist, John Ahrens. John, yesterday you talked to us about the temperatures across our area, some points going up to 100 degrees across the Charlotte area. And again, we're talking about a child left in a car during the hottest part of the day, like 3 to 6 in the evening.
It was right at 3 o'clock, Erica, when that temperature hit 98, and then it went to 99 within that hour. And every time, especially when you consider the sunlight and the transmissivity of the wind chill, going in and then getting absorbed by the car seat, right? So what's happening there is you're seeing the temperatures jumping up an hour, I would say every minute, 1 degree or close to 1 degree. So this is what you end up with over several minutes, over an hour. Follow that graph there when your air temperature is like at 95, which is what it was yesterday. Over an hour's time, that's what it feels like inside the car. That's your actual air temperature inside the car, 138 degrees.
Now, I mean, you know when you get in your car, you can't even touch nothing. The leather be so goddamn hot. You know what I'm saying? You be feeling like you melting instantly. I just feel like that she did this on purpose. Some people do certain things to get rid of certain people. You know, they act and play like they don't know what the hell is going to happen, but they really do know what the hell is going to happen. But that's why they said she should have known better. That's why she's getting the charge, because I'm pretty sure she's out there playing so oblivious, or she probably thought that everything was okay. I do have what she did say in here, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it. So that we both going to be new to this. But I do want to say that I feel like that she should be done the same exact way. Y'all know I'm coming with that eye for an eye. I'm like advocating for that. And I don't even advocate for violence, but I do really wish that people could feel what they're putting other people through, and other people can witness them doing what they did to other people, or getting done what they did to other people. And they will slow down on harming people and doing certain things as well. If they have somebody that they can watch get punished for doing certain things, I promise you the crime rate will slow down a little bit, or a lot, you never know. But hey, let's get back into the video, man. Your own flesh and blood. I cannot get past that, man. I don't even want you to feel unpleasant. I want you to be feeling like everything is okay. I consistently ask, are you okay? How do you feel? And things like that to my own child. So yeah, to actually leave you in an uncomfortable situation or position, that ain't what's up to me. And somebody gonna try to take over her and say she probably needed help and things like that. Listen, we understand that, we know that, but you don't never put your child in harm's way for nothing. That's just my personal opinion. Let's get back into it.
And then, as we're told, it was longer than an hour, so the thermometer just
3.5 hours.
Erica?
Thank you, John. And it is important to know that children overheat much more quickly than adults. This information, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. Earlier this week, a doctor from Levine Children's Hospital told us that faster metabolisms and less developed sweat glands mean that children cannot regulate their body temperatures as well as we can as adults. And when it gets this hot outside, they need much more water than we think they do.
Deeper into how an 8-year-old girl died after being left in a hot car for hours.
Yeah, the girl's mother was reportedly at work while her daughter was in the vehicle. Mom now facing charges of involuntary manslaughter and child abuse. She's in jail on a $250,000 bond.
The numbers here are troubling. According to kidsandcards.org, which tracks this kind of data, there have been at least 70 kids in the Carolinas because of hot cars going back to 1990.
That's why tonight we are taking a closer look at what happened here and what needs to change to protect our children. WBTV's Jason Puckett is live along Tuckasegee Road, where the girl was first found in medical distress. Jason, what do we know about this situation so far?
Yeah, it was here outside of this Amazon fulfillment center outside the airport area where this happened yesterday. That 8-year-old girl was found in medical distress, as you mentioned, inside a hot car. Thursday, a first alert weather day as temps in the region reached upwards of 99 degrees, and in that heat outside this Amazon fulfillment center of Tuckasegee, an 8-year-old girl was inside a car. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say her mother found her in the hot car and started driving her to get help, eventually stopping in this parking lot off Wilkinson Boulevard, where officers found the girl and rushed her to the hospital. She later Now her mother, 36-year-old Ashley Stallings, is facing charges of involuntary manslaughter and child willful act causing serious injury. Now to give you an idea of how hot that car might have gotten, it's actually cooler out today, about 9 degrees cooler. We left our car without AC here in the parking lot and using an infrared thermometer. You can see in about 15 minutes, the dash is already about 101 degrees Fahrenheit. And the police haven't said how...
Okay, with her being 36 years old, she know damn well that the car gonna get hot really, really quick. Now, I don't know if she had the air on. I don't know what the hell took place, but obviously it wasn't on for this to happen. But to actually leave your child outside unattended to, knowing that the world is crazy as hell, people are taking kids at a rapid pace and things like that, you just don't give a damn. You just don't care, bro. You cannot care. And I feel like that nobody should care about her. Throw her ass away to the wolves, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like nobody out here should be able to eat, sleep, drink, and live for free, basically, off of the government and taxpayers' dollars after taking someone's life like this. Because, yes, in my personal opinion, she took her life. Because, no, you don't let nobody just sit in no goddamn car for that long, especially a child, bro. Come on now. It's crazy. Let's get back into it.
This happened or why the 8-year-old was left in the hot car, but Eric Morrison, the director of Piedmont Medical Center EMS, says it's unfortunately not unheard of.
That there is a way that you could forget, and that it could happen to any of us if we're not careful.
Morrison says
now look, boy, I can't even talk. I'm for to bite my tongue, man. Shit. Boy, you ain't for to forget no goddamn kids in the car, man. There's no way in hell. No, you cannot get away with that. I wish people stop making excuses for people. It should be open and shut, cut, and dry when it comes to certain things. Stop giving these people passes for all this bullshit that they doing, man. It's no excuse for it at all. It's so lame and weird to me. Let's get back into it.
It's due to a change in routine.
People do the same thing over and over, and you drive to work and you go, man, I don't really remember driving to work today because we're automatic. We go into autopilot.
Data from
that's your kid, man. Come on, man.
This up, showing that this is the 5th confirmed child left in a hot car in the U.S. this year. Last year, that number reached 29 in total, and more than half of them, they say, were caused by a parent or guardian unknowingly leaving them in the car. Now, still a lot of questions to be answered here. We still don't know how this girl got in the car in the first place, how long she was in there, or why she was left unattended. CMPD say they are actively investigating, and obviously we will bring you that information as soon as we can get it. For now, you're live in Charlotte. I'm Jason Puckett, WBTV, on your side.
A lot more to learn here. Jason, thank you. Siobhan?
Jamie, we have new information on
Tonight, we've learned new information about what happened the day a little girl being left in a hot car in Charlotte.
An arrest warrant details what her mother says happened
the
day her daughter. 36-year-old Ashley Stallings told a detective she should not have left her 8-year-old daughter inside the car. It reached temperatures of 99 degrees outside that Wednesday, which means temperatures inside the car soared to around 140 degrees. Stallings told police in this arrest warrant she left the girl in her car while she was at work here inside this Amazon warehouse off Tuckasegee. Stallings says she left the car running with the air on and believes her daughter turned the car off because she was cold. Stallings told police she was texting with her daughter and went to the car to check on her after not hearing from her for about 90 minutes. She says that's when she found her daughter unresponsive in the backseat of the car on the floor.
Your daughter turned the car off, turned the air off because she was cold. You don't think she would have turned it back on? If she knew that much, she knew that much. You get what I'm saying? It's all BS. I don't know if she ran out of gas. We don't know because she left. She tampered with the evidence, basically. And she could have easily said that if the AC didn't work, she can say that she broke the AC before she passed. There's so many different things and so many narratives that can be pushed right here. Anyway it goes, she's out of line. She should be held responsible all the way to the maximum extent because you went and left your child for 90 minutes. I can't even leave you in a car for a minute by yourself, even seconds. The only way I can do that is if I'm really literally right here, like stepping out to talk to somebody or something like that. But to actually leave and you not be in my sight no, I can't even focus not knowing what the hell is actually going on. I need some type of, you know, proof that you're okay. That's just how I am. Let's get into the video. It's almost over.
Stallings says she used a hammer to bust the window open. She started to drive her child to the hospital, but pulled into this car parts store for help instead. A store employee called 911.
A woman with a child just pulled up in front of the store and the child is unresponsive.
Police, fire, and medic arrived fast. They took the little girl to the hospital where she died about 6 hours later. Medical staff told the police the girl died from a herniated brain due to hyperthermia. The mother has been charged with involuntary manslaughter and child abuse. She remains in jail tonight under $250,000 bond.
Okay, so here's the other lady that said that she seen this happen years ago with the same person, same child, and everything. I'm gonna let y'all watch this. Let's go.
Y'all will not believe what I just found out. Okay, backstory. My son was 5 months old. I was at the hair store and I was pulling in and it was hot as and I ended up seeing a baby in the back of a car. A lady had left her baby in the back of a car. The baby had to be like 4 months old. So of course I'm panicking and I'm trying to kick the door or whatever, trying to get the baby out. The baby in the back seat, like screaming, panicking, like, you know, just trying to breathe. People coming out trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm kicking the door. I cannot get this baby out, y'all. I cannot get the baby out. So all of a sudden the mama comes out and unlocks the door, and she talking about, can you not tell my husband I did this? And I'm like, what the I'm about to beat this ass. I should have called the police on this, and I didn't, and I wish to God I did. Now 8 years later, why this did the same shit again with the same little girl, left the baby in the back seat of a car for 8 hours while she went to work. Y'all, the little girl's gone now. She is gone, and I just found out while I'm at work. Like,
okay, now that y'all seen that, man, let me know your personal thoughts and opinions on the situation. She should be definitely charged to the maximum extent. I think that they should put her ass in a car and let her sit in there for a good hour or two and see how it feels. There's nowhere in the hell nobody should be dealing with this, especially a child. And I feel like that, you know, people need to take more time out to love on their kids, love on people and things like that, because, you know, just genuinely being out here doing stuff like this is just not what's up. It's evil as hell, it's demonic, and there's no way in the hell you should be allowing anything like this to be happening at all, in my personal opinion. Hey, but look, that's all I got to say about this. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on it. Other than that, I don't say what I have to say. I will holler at y'all later on another video. If you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate y'all more than anybody. All right.